Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Dragonflight and our Shaman playthrough. Today, Alexstrasza is actually back, and so we're able to accept the next main story quest, which is how we are going to start things out today. Hope you guys are doing well, and thank you so much for being here and clicking on the video. I really do appreciate it. A message most dire. Kalecgos would not speak of what happened in the Azure Span until you arrived. Whatever he has to share gives me a terrible sense of foreboding. Okay, so because something weird happened last time, I think we have to watch this again. And so I'm not going to cancel out of anything or take any other quest. We're going to let this play out and hope we don't bug it out again.
The Azure archives. The Razageth storm remains enveloped around Vakthros Tower.
She seeks to free her kin, but their prison does not lie within the Azure Span. What else could she be after?
My vision remains clouded. The Primalists could already be moving in our midst, and I fear I would not see it. The city must be protected. Veldraken is our people's home.
If the Primalists are here, we must find them and flush them out. They cannot be allowed to infiltrate our seat of power.
Alright, good. And now we will just immediately take the follow-up.
What is it you seek?
Razageth, she's attempting to find them. This is profoundly disturbing news. We do not know where her Primalist will be next. Our city must be protected from her chaos.
Allow me to introduce you to Captain Drine. She oversees security here in Veldraken.
The Scalesworn of Veldraken, stand ready. My forces protect. Veldraken stands strong.
Nowhere to hide. Welcome to Veldrakendorf. The climate in the city has been a bit warm of late, and I do not mean the weather. The Primalists are skulking about, fomenting dissent among the citizens of our city. Our foes are crafty. They have been disguising themselves as citizens of our city to hide from the Scalesworn. They know how to avoid my guards, but will not suspect an outsider. Take this Dragon's Eye gem. It should help you see through their disguises. Okay. So we're hunting for infiltrators.
That dare infest our city.
And eyes and ears. The Primalists have been spewing their propaganda among the citizens of Veldraken. Our enemies are too wily to say anything in the presence of my Scalesworn, but perhaps you might be able to get close enough to eavesdrop on their conversation and see if there is anything of value to learn. I have marked locations on your map to further investigate. Take this enchanted stone. As long as you have it on hand, we will be able to communicate. So, a link pearl.
Report back.
There probably does need to be some, like, consistent kind of distance communication worked into the lore of World of Warcraft. Similar to how Final Fantasy has like the link pearl thing that they have, where it's basically a cell phone. You know, they can communicate long distances through the ether, etc. Should have something like that. Revealing Dragon's Eye used. Okay. Great. Perfect. As ever with the elevations and the interior and exteriors, I'm not sure where this is going to be. Maybe just down here, let's see.
I doubt the Primalists come to Bank Vaults to discuss their plans, but we may still overhear something useful. Act like you are inspecting one of the holding chests.
Of course.
apologies. There is nothing here awaiting you.
What do you mean? Commander Eranog said it would be here.
I have not seen him. Come to think of it, I have not seen anyone from Southhold come by today. Very strange.
Am I going to be able to see the infiltrators as, like, aggressive enemies? Because I can't seem to use this anymore, so... kind of assuming we're supposed to see the infiltrators as we walk around. I haven't seen any yet.
Everyone comes to the roasted ram eventually. Grab a drink to blend in. But keep your wits about you.
Whoops. I thought we'd be able to walk around with it.
Greetings, brother. Any news?
A delay, unfortunately. They are still looking for it at Southhold Gate.
Still? Should they not have found it by now?
I am sure everything will be handled by the time our benefactor is already. He will make sure of it.
Careful. We speak too casually. There are unfamiliar faces about.
Indeed. I really like the music in here.
Many people come here for commerce. Find a place to blend in with the merchants and keep your ears open.
Have a look around. Good to be of service.
What are we looking for here? Here we go.
Did you hear?
Hear what?
A drake tells me that the Trueborn are on the move. Something important is about to happen.
Oh, truly?
I do not know the details, but he is close to finding it. Soon he will have the power to put the flights in their place, as they deserve.
Shh! Do not let the Scales Sworn hear you speak like that.
Alright, so that one's done. If only we could now figure out exactly how to identify and kill infiltrators. They're skulking about, fermenting dissent. They're crafty, they've been disguised as citizens. Take the Dragon's Eye should help you see through their disguises. Okay, I haven't seen through anybody's disguise yet. So I'm a little bit concerned that I have no idea what's going on with this one.
We serve once more.
Let's go over here by the citizens, maybe. Oh, look at that.
The aspects have returned.
Alright, let's talk to him. Halt, I see through your disguise.
Guard against chaos.
Now I get it. Oh, we got 2 for 1 there. Alright, so we're specifically looking for NPCs that are called citizens. Like, these guys right here are a likely target. Oh, they're both legit. I am not seeing a lot of citizens over here. Here's one. He looks like he's fomenting a dissent.
I have lived to see them return.
I'm just waiting until we find out something awful about the Titans, like something hard confirmed that they're basically, from like Azeroth's point of view and like our point of view, they're going to be evil in some way, right? Someone had a good theory that they left in a comment that was about how, you know, all Titans are born from a planet, and Azeroth is some kind of Titan, and so eventually she's going to be born from Azeroth. Now, when something is born from a planet, I'm assuming it just kind of cracks open like an egg. Which, if you're living on the surface of that egg, is not going to be a good time. It's not going to be a good time to be on the surface of the egg when Azeroth is born from the egg. And then emerges as a giant humanoid entity in space. You know, like the Titans do. So yeah. If that's the Titans' goal, then their goal is completely counterproductive to our continued existence, which then makes them the bad guys, right? Just a thought that I had. One of you guys left the comment, and yeah, thinking about it, it does seem like there is potential for our relationship with the Titans to go sideways. And then I wonder what happens to everybody who uses arcane magic, like... I mean, obviously they'd still be able to use it, but I don't know.
Valdrakken is under my protection.
Alright, let's turn these in.
Go swiftly.
So, the Primalists are up to something in the south, and soldiers have not been arriving from Southhold Garrison. This does not sound good. That does not sound good at all.
Report back.
Based on your discoveries, I suspect the Primalists are attacking Commander Aeronog's garrison at Southhold. But my Scalesworn cannot leave the city, as that would be exactly what the Primalists are hoping for. I need your help again, Rambles. Travel to Southhold, see what kind of forces we are facing, and if possible, make contact with the Garrison Guardians there.
Glory to Valdrakken.
And there is a little dragon whelp here. To Dragonbane Keep. Flaps drops a slightly singed note into your hands. Rambles, the Obsidian Outcast, have heard tales of your bravery. Our former home, Dragonsbane Keep, has fallen to Desjardins hands. We can't let that stand. Join us in reclaiming our territory. The Boss. Signed, Boss. Okay. We are, you know, going to do that for sure at some point. We have so much that we're going to do at some point. But for now, I think I'm going to continue with some of the story questing here. Because, you know, we have a few things to wrap up kind of all over the place. But today I want to do some main story.
Come to finish me off, Primalist scum.
What?
What? Commander Aeronog? Who are you? Thank you. I am thankful for your arrival.
You have my thanks and my apologies, stranger. In the heat of battle, it is difficult to distinguish a friend from a foe, and there are plenty of foes around.
The Primalists must be purged.
The Primalists caught us completely unaware. My fellow Guardians were ripped apart by these monsters. I would have joined them in death if you had not shown up when you did. Off in the distance, I can still hear the sounds of battle. Perhaps others still live, maybe even Commander Aeronog. Lend me your aid. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak to a position closer in. Killing a few of those so-called magma sworn should be perfect.
Report back.
And the fog of battle. The Primalist attack came suddenly and with no warning. My unit attempted to find our leader, Commander Ernog, but before we could get to the other side of the garrison, we were cut off. In the battle, my unit leader, Sergeant Targrick, held off 3 Primalists by himself, as Kaora, Mikor, and myself battled at his side. Their screams are the last thing I remember before I fell. Please, Dwarf, if you see any signs of my unit, let me know what happened to them.
I will make my way to
I'm gonna assume that they're dead, buddy.
Meet me there when you are done.
Since you were almost dead, I am going to assume that they are also completely dead. This is an interesting looking area. Well, that was fun, but now we need a little bit of health back, don't we? The Guardian is covered with ghastly wounds. Just as you arrive, you see him struggle, his words caught in a gurgle. He lets out a heavy sigh and slumps to the ground dead. Regrettably, you identify this Guardian as Mikor based upon Velamir's description. Surprised that I can't walk right through that, actually. The body of this Guardian has fine metalwork upon her horns. This Dragonkin is covered with burn marks from the spells of the Primalist. Based on Velamir's description, this must be Kaora. This is the body of a dragon spawn. Given the heavy armor, it appears it wasn't one of the normal guardians. You turn the body over and see many deep wounds with burnt edges. They were likely caused by the molten weapons wielded by the Primalist. Based upon the heavy armor and Velamir's description, you believe this was Sergeant Tagrik. Somewhere up here is an elite. Oh, I guess it's right here. In a pretty challenging spot to land down inside of. Oh, it's not an elite, it's just a rare. Okay, that's probably better. We don't have our earth elemental up, so taking on an elite could be kind of tricky. Stamina crit verse. This is an intellect mace, right? Yeah, we can hold on to that. 353. Yikes, that's actually huge. Yeah, we could hold on to that. I do have an elemental spec set up now. Now, that being said, I'm not very good at it, but maybe you guys can take a look at it and give me some tips. So I'll turn the spec on here, and you can have a look at the build I've done. Which, as I understand it, is kind of like a cleave build. Let's take a look at the talents. So this is what I have going on. For those of you who are interested. And we can go ahead... Oh, hi there. Equip this. And yeah, we could try this this boss. Let's get our earth elemental out here and our storm elemental. That's fine because again, I'm not really sure how to play this spec or exactly what I want to be doing at all times. I have a lot of these frost shock procs going on that seem useful. But I guess some of the time I'm going to be doing lightning bolt when I have nothing else I can do. We got him. It obviously was not as clean as it was when we were in... Oh, you know what the other problem is? Yeah, the other problem is maybe we don't have good trinkets for this. This is a good intellect trinket here. And then for this one, we actually have this. So, yeah, let's go ahead and we will just save this as elemental. There we go. So that'll help a little bit.
It is good you are here. My best people. Lost. We must press forward and see if Commander Aeronog has survived. Gather any supplies you can find. We will need all the help we can get.
So many of my comrades have fallen. Please collect their identifying signets so that their names may not be forgotten.
The Primalists must be purged.
Slightly used weapons. The spear appears to be in good shape given the condition of its former owner. Guardian Velimir mentioned to keep an eye out for useful materials. Perhaps a few more of these spears can be obtained from the Magma Sworn. Yes, I'm sure we could do that. Alright, so one of the biggest differences, obviously, for me is going to be opening up from range. Let's grab this one as well. This coil of heavy rope seems to be in good condition. Guardian Velimir said to keep an eye out for useful materials. Perhaps you can find a few more coils, you might find them useful. Ropes and spears. Got it. Oh, we could have this on, we could have this on. We could be doing lots of things a little bit differently, obviously. Oh, this guy is stomping us, actually. Yeah, he's stomping us. Oh, we got him there. So I have to use Stormkeeper a lot more. But yeah, that was a little bit scary. There's obviously a lot about this spec that I don't understand how to use properly. And I thought that was true even kind of leveling with it a long time ago. I thought that there must be something about this spec that I don't get it. It could be that I'm just not very comfortable with range specs. Could be what it is. Well, that's all the rope we need. We still need a couple more signets, and then we are looking for lots of spears because we only have 3. Yeah, I feel fundamentally incompetent on this spec right now. It does really good damage once our things proc, but for now I'm gonna go ahead and go back to enhancement. We are in combat, it says. I guess I'm just having trouble finding the guys that actually can drop the items. It looks like it's only the rock cleavers. Here we go.
What is going on? We must press on. The Primalists must be purged. We must press on.
You did well to gather those spears and rope. With them we can ensure those haughty Primalists will no longer rule the skies. There's a platform up the stairway with several siege scorpions. If you use the rope to string their bows and use the spears as ammunition, you should be able to strike the Magma-Sworn's dragons in the air. Once cleared, the path up the spire will be safe and we can continue our search for Commander Aranog.
We'll keep the Primalists busy while I search further up the tower for the Commander.
Alright, here we go. I appreciate that the vehicle quests they have given us have been mostly enjoyable, and they've been ones like this, where we haven't had to really move a vehicle around. We've just kind of been in a turret or dropping templates. Alright, we've got guys over here too.
Over here! I think I found Commander Aranog. I am thankful for your arrival.
Well done, Rambles. That should take some of the heat off us. Keep your weapon in hand, though. We are not done yet.
We must press on.
This is the only part of the fortress we haven't searched yet. If Commander Aranog is anywhere, it has to be here. Let us see what we can find out.
The Primalists must be purged. Over there.
Your guards did not join our ranks as expected, Aranog. I am not concerned. Dead soldiers cannot get in your way. I see you have unearthed the Flame Stone. I can sense its strength. It is now time for your end of this bargain. Arise.
Well, he hulked out.
Primalist Aranog.
Alright, very cool.
I pledge this power to free my kind from the leash of the aspects. Then go, while I turn this wretched Titan-stained place into ashes!
Yeah, so I keep coming back to the question, what would Azeroth be if not for the interference of the Titans? Was Azeroth ever going to be anything before a Titan soul was born in it? Was Azeroth a planet, and then a Titan grew in it, or was Azeroth always a Titan egg? Because if Azeroth was always a Titan egg, then it's a Titan. Then its whole purpose was to hatch. But if Azeroth the planet was something else, if it was a planet that the Titans put a Titan seed into, then yeah, then the planet should be whatever it was going to be before the Titan was being born inside of it.
It is good you are here.
Damn it all, the commander was behind this? I cannot believe he would betray us like this.
Report back.
Commander Aranog has betrayed us and left this beast in charge. You have done so much for me already, but I cannot handle that monster in my current state. Please do this one last thing for me and help ensure the Southhold gate does not fall to these Primalists. Okay.
That traitor! Go defeat the Primalist leader here. I will be your rear guard.
He will be our rear guard, so in other words, he's going to stand back here and do nothing. That is absolutely okay with me. Let's give him a let's give him a lightning bolt to let him know we're serious, but
Death will be agony.
I think he sees that we're serious.
is going on?
With their leader dead, these primalists should be easy for reinforcements from Veldraken to clear out.
Report back.
The primalist threat has been diminished. Forces from Veldraken will be headed in soon, and we can clean up any remnants. You should head back to the city and inform Captain Drine of what has happened. She'll be interested to know what occurred here with Commander Aranog. Thank you again, Rambles, for everything.
They'll thank you, hero. Though Aranog's betrayal is painful, we have at least reclaimed Southgate Hold. Though my unit fell today, I will always keep the memory of their courage in my heart. May we never falter in our watch for further rebellion. Farewell, hero.
We were so close to making it, guys. We just couldn't do it. Yeah, it was sad. So close. It's so very far. One day we're gonna click on this guy and we're gonna be able to do stuff. But apparently not anywhere near the ranks that we're currently at. I'm starting to feel like doing all the side quests and stuff doesn't actually get you a lot of renown at all. And it's becoming obvious that most of the renown that you can get and that you're going to get is going to happen at endgame through nigh endless amounts of farming, I suppose. I don't know why I'm going up here. Because I'm talking. That's what I've started to kind of realize. Yeah, I originally thought like doing all the side quests would kind of get us ahead of the renown curve, and then I'm like, well, the renown curve mainly all is going to happen at endgame, so... And it's going to be endless.
I serve the aspects.
Aranog joined the Primalist? Flame and Scale, this is a terrible development. However, you were able to prevent them from taking Southhold Gate. That is no small feat. I appreciate your service to Veldraken, Rambles. It will not be forgotten.
I require a moment of your time, hero. I promise it shall not be wasted.
I'm sure you got some side quests for us.
Veldraken stands strong.
Chaos and commotion. Rambles, did you hear the noise? There's been an incident on the bottom floor. One of my trusted investigators, Irima, was there first. He will require assistance gathering evidence while he tries to interview the crowd.
Be safe.
And look to the Overlook. I have yet another task for you. There have been reports of primalist activity near the Galakir post that threaten our control of Tierhold. Speak with Commander Thedasis and see how you can assist.
Veldraken stands strong.
Alright, we're gonna continue with the main story stuff for now, but it's good to have those and to know where they're at here. Oh, these are both gonna be here in the city. Okay.
I see you have a part to
The
play in
flow
this.
of time. The threads of time flow like a river with many bends and branches. Occasionally, those flows can be changed. However, any anomaly left unresolved may doom our destiny to a false timeline. We are quickly approaching one of those anomalies. I have sent Chronomu to the Shifting Sands to investigate and correct any issues to the one true timeline. I foresee that your assistance will be invaluable. Please lend us your aid and meet with Chronomu.
Focus
So
on
Chromie.
the now.
Say meet with Chromie. Where is she at? Okay, she's way over this way. Let's see what's going on the bottom floor. Let's just take a look. It'll only take a second for us to go down there and see exactly what is happening. Stand back, citizen. Okay. Drine sent me. She said there was a commotion. That is putting it mildly. Someone brought in a strange stone, and then a fight broke out and they ran. Find out what you can, starting with the stone. Yeah, I'm assuming we just investigate the stone. Perfect. Makes sense. Don't touch that, he says. You could kill us all. What is it?
The waters flow.
Please listen carefully to what I have to say. What is that thing?
Go with the
This is no mere rock. This runestone reeks of primalist magic. I saw the rebel trying to activate it. We stopped him, though it was difficult. He may have dropped something during the altercation. Okay.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
Well, he dropped a map. I'm convinced the rebels are behind this, which is no great surprise. So what do you have there? We have a map. I'm grateful Captain Drine sent you to help, but you have keen eyes and are resourceful. It is clear that the X scrawled over the seat of the aspects what the X scrawled represents. But there's also a circle drawn around the misty veil. Perhaps this is the rebels' next target, or a base of operations? Only one way to find out. Meet me at the veil. Okay. It's good to progress that one so it's out there. Out there in the greater area. Other than that, I don't think we have anything else to do here in town. Let's teleport back up and then we'll fly towards the next story quest.
Turn up eventually. Good luck. Thank goodness you're here. The time waves are in chaos. We'll need as much help as we can get to fix them. An infinite dragon is trying to corrupt our bronze oath stone in the temporal conflux. That stone embodies our calling to protect all time. If corrupted, anything could happen, including... Oh no... Marazon! We can't let that infinite turn Nose Dormu into his awful dark alternate self. I'm going to go try and hold her off. You help Dante sort things out down here.
Jumping right into it, I guess. Hello again, I think.
There's nothing the Time Walkers can't fix.
Except some of our ranks are missing. Yes, I have time.
What's happening here? There's been a disturbance up at the temporal conflux. The repercussions have destabilized the timeline currently around this valley. We are limited in numbers, but we must contain the unbalanced temporal energies coursing through the valley before the effects spread. Only then can we help reinforce our companions above.
We will find time. Is it that time already? I'll be deep in my books.
Hello, Shaman, you're right on time. Some trouble up the temple is causing the time waves to destabilize and spill out into the valley. Not only that, but a bunch of time walkers are missing. We've asked for extra help, but one of the new recruits hasn't arrived yet. Can you look for her? Be careful though, time's in a massive state of flux around the valley. There's no knowing what dangers are around.
You know where to find me.
I know you'll find everyone and get it figured out. Meet me at the Temporal Conflux after.
We shall do our best. I wonder what is keeping Southhold.
Southhold? Are they trying to like destroy my brain and mouth with these words? Southhold? That's somebody's name. We're gonna call you Sia. Yeah, because I'm not gonna do that one. They are just trying to kill me, basically. I can't pronounce that consistently. Sorry. I know my limits. So I'm just looking for the missing recruit, and besides fighting random wildlife, I have no idea where she's going to be. And I am absolutely fine with fighting random wildlife, so... Why are you all glowy? You're all glowy. And I want to know why. No, I don't know. Guys, I wish I could get the bird to go away too. I don't. I guess it's this trinket. Yeah, I guess it's the trinket. The reason why we have the bird is the trinket. I'm guessing. Yeah, you can call an eagle to swoop down. I don't like it either. I also have noticed it and have found it kind of annoying. But I don't think we have anything we can really... We can do crit verse. Yeah, let's please do crit verse. Hopefully that will solve it. And we won't have to deal with the eagle anymore. So where is this person? Exactly. Oh, here they are. Well, no, here... Yeah, here we go.
The time magic, sir. There was a... Thank you.
I knew somebody would come around eventually.
We make a good team.
One moment. My first assignment, unstable temporal energy seeping into the forest, affecting the wildlife. Need to assess the impact and collect that magic for the Time Walkers. I was examining a pack of Vorquin when I was attacked by a crazed bear overflowing with time magic. It caught me off guard, I barely escaped. Could you find my missing gear for me, Shaman? You might also have to deal with that bear.
Did we do it?
Oh, we're gonna deal with multiple bear on the way. And other assorted wildlife. I need there to be a glyph to make my rock elemental about 1/3 of his current size, because he's way too big and gets in the way of clicking things and gets in the way of the camera. And I don't like it. Wish he was just a wee little elemental. Into the cave we go. Well, come on then. I was gonna let you sleep, but that's off the table now.
Yes, I can help. I know I can. I think that went well.
With the Bronze Temple under attack, temporal energy is seeping out everywhere. The Time Walkers placed collectors all through the forest, trying to gather all the errant magic. Anything collected can also be used as extra power, which is a good thing. This crisis is draining all our resources. I was supposed to retrieve the collectors, but I still need a moment to catch my breath. Could you get them for me?
We make a good team.
And time in a bottle. Great, the Time Walker staff intact, but it is definitely drained. I know. You can recharge it using the temporal energy coalescing around the wildlife here. Unfortunately, that means defeating affected creatures in the forest. The energies were making them dangerous and unstable, and we would have had to cull the population after anyhow. Sometimes you have to sacrifice for the greater good. Could you help? I still need a minute.
Did we do it?
Okay.
Thank you. Meet me back at the Shifting Sands.
Of course. Just leave the wildlife slaughter to us. We've been doing it for 20 years, so there's probably no one better suited at this point. From an emotional standpoint, we've definitely deadened ourselves to it long ago. We need to probably be collecting this stuff. Would be a very good idea if we want to actually do the quest. We're also looking for 8 temporal collectors. I thought I saw one, but... oh yeah, here we go. There are these floating little contraptions here. Alright, so the energy collection is complete. Now we just need to find a bunch more of these little floating contraptions. Let's go ahead and get our Earth Elemental out for this mess that I've created here.
Do this together. I think that went well. I know I can. Dante, this is the adventure I told you about.
We have met. They appear to be another promising new recruit. So many books, so little time.
Shepherding the Timeways is a dangerous duty. Though you are not a time walker, Ambassador Chronomu believes you will be of great help. But to ensure your safety, we must properly train you. Unfortunately, all our instructors are still missing. I will do my best to help. Let us see how we both do. I know that Ambassador Chronomu is counting on the both of us.
It has been a time. Come along. You as well, see as Zarathel.
If only we could skip forward to already being Master Time Walkers.
Let me know when you are ready.
An impatient time walker. Is that supposed to be ironic?
I wish I could get back to my books.
I am basically ready, but I feel like this is also probably a good time to take a little bit of a break, guys. I feel like we've been at it for a little while today, and while I'm completely kind of sucked in, I do want to take a little bit of a break, because before we push too much further, there are some building side quests here that I'd like to maybe check out before we do too much more. But maybe not. Maybe we'll just continue through with the main story next time and make a little bit more progress. I can't help but feel like with only 2 chapters left that we're kind of heading towards the wrap-up anyway of just like the campaign story. And that will leave us to complete all the side quests. So we'll see. I might wait on the Wayward Watcher and do some of the other ones that we have, though, like Look to the Lookout. But we'll see. You guys let me know what you think, if you want to see more of the side content, or if you'd rather we finish the main story off here before we work on more of that stuff. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.